She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian.
You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong. I only hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Fel. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences. I don't want to lose...
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never...
The more I think about it, what good will it do to turn him in? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you...
Thank you for saying so, Professor.
All right, then.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. the portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials, to ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
That must be the way to the repository. I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. And the goblins.
Frammer is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area! Must be here somewhere.
We must be getting closer.
Renrook will be pleased with our progress.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skills.
Terminus Totalis.
More of them.
Little moon castle. How is it? Not like let's get it. Kill spells blast possible. Easily done.
Stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Revelio. Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go. Lanrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos!
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Well, this might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it. I don't think I shall need to eat again till next week.
Mr. Dallas.
Hello, over here. Why?
It's the student! And the professor!
Fools of a feather. Cover up why you're coming back this way.
What are you doing? What is this?
Let's face it out.
Haven't brought us much luck.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Had somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
believe we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen, what about Isadora's fate?
Isadora wasted her ability trying to save people from themselves. I will not let others dictate what I do with this. My power.
You cannot possibly mean that. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the misery.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you're two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain. Miriam believed she did not see what the keep. You are now the keeper. What do you intend?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, but now I wonder if I should have shared it with her and the others sooner. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How...
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too...
I understand, but you are not entirely alone.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
won't run forever, Ranrock.
Give up now, and I might ensure that your death is swift.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Not so powerful now. On Ranrock.
This cannot be happening. You will die.
Now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
Compadre. Levioso. Levioso.
Miriam.
would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Middy, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be... I wish the same could have been done for my uncle.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going...
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just the same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was...
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister...
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose all this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was... Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin. castle. This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's Niffler ran away. How to find a way inside. Revelio.
When you have a cloak like that, who can blame a girl for swooning?
When we're done here, I'm going straight to Hogwarts.
What went on here, I wonder? Ashwinders! I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them. Revelio. It's Totalis. Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial?
You're the one, Incendio!
Quite
Expulso!
The light go out of your eyes.
Don't go down easy.
You just got lucky.
Incendio!
Clumsy little fools.
Stand still.
Having berries for you.
You'll be sorry you did that. Expulsion!
Nice try.
Revelio. Revelio.
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Bombarda!
Revelio!
Bombarda!
Revelio!
Bombarda!
That's that. Settled. I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. Where in Merlin's name am I?
Confringo!
Wingardium Leviosa!
Confringo!
There we go. Ashwinders. More treasure. Rococo must have been through here. Revelio.
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
So where are me lads in Rookwood times is someone messing about?
These coins must have come from Miss Coffee's Niffler. Revelio.
I should think an angel should more
I better watch my step in here. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Treasure. That Niffler's certainly leaving quite a trail. What a dreadful lot. More Ashwinders. Revelio.
What you dribbling over there? Look like you've been had by the flock of women now. Oh, treasure must be around here somewhere.
There's no Dallas.
Loud as a troll you are! Show yourself!
That was a good haul. It's
Totalis.
Suppose it's worth a look. Is that you, Roylance?
Revelio.
My imagination, I suppose.
A violent Gaddafi.
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
That's the end of them. Now I can focus on finding Rococo.
Revelio.
What's this? Some sort of treasure map?
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
This Niffler's a tricky one. Oh, no, you don't. Settle yourself. Never realized how tiring it can be to capture a Niffler. Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your Niffler.
How's my sweet Rococo?
I'm sure he'll be happy to go.
He will. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out. Thank you for stopping by.
Revelio.
Now what am I supposed to do?
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bell. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide. It was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule break.
Is it really that important?
Is it really that important? Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to charms. Or we can't simply fiddle with...
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office.
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But
if only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside.
glad you came.
Sebastian, I received your owl.
Ominis spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believed, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment.
I'm so sorry.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one...
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe...
Well, it wasn't easy. But I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Art.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all.
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were...
But she warned us to stay out of it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we...
I do not believe it did.
But now we have the upper hand.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
Gullible children, walk right into our trap.
Ashwinders, we were right.
Of some sort? Let it display. What do you think you are? Trick! Okay.
You're easier to spot than in a
Well done! They got what they deserved.
Do you want to concede now? Must we prolong this? Little Nat Sione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills. You're not even trying!
Do you really believe that you are somehow in control here? Arrest the momentum!
This will not end in your favour. A shame to see such potential go to waste. Do you want to concede now? Must we prolong this? You're not even trying. You fight like a muggle. Incendio! I thought don't go down.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother. It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I was relieved when she told me that you...
only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes. I could not simply...
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. Oh my, he made a choice. Based on you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? A battle here at Hogwarts. Everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but you, my fellow traveler, I believe your friendship to be one of them. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
Revelio.
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend. But I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of... I believe now that you are the strangers. The poachers are the enemy. I also saw two places tied to these events. The cave with the moons.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the snitch...
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose...
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one... Of course Doran implied as much, but...
Could this actually be where...
Let's find out.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Levioso.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Bombarda! Bombarda. Bombarda.
Afraid of the dark arts.
Revelio. Bombarda. Repulso. Accio. Glacius.
Protego.
Defender. Confringo. Potato. Stupid. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo!
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Lumos.
Lumos. Yes. A more hushed approach is what it was. Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Confringo! Bombarda!
Lumos.
Lumos.
Accio!
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio!
suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage.
Revelio.
I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
Revelio.
Look at the murals on the wall.
Repulsor. Confringo.
This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me.
So many books.
The sense You haven't seen my
Revelio.
grand study.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Confringo.
Lumos.
Confringo.
Lumos. Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Your Bran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it.
Levioso. Wingardium Levioso. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombada. Confringo.
Of course. How clever.
Little puppy.
Sweeting! Forgot how to cover your tracks?
What was that?
Not Doran, that's for certain.
Stop right there! Bring that! Back for more. Not the brightest. Cynthia! That's the taker!
Don't you have anything
I shall make mouth of you! It's Cynthia! Take her!
Teaching in school these days.
Ready your warriors. The fight is only
You take her! What do you think? Cynthia! Shall we finish from the start?
That's the best you can do.
Explosion! I will not be assaulted by killing smell! Cynthia! Never been. What is this? What does expulsor?
Confringo. Accio.
That was a mistake. Incendio! Protect us! Expulsor! Predictable!
Don't think I won't fight till the end. Confringo.
Confringo! Stop right there! Back home! Incendio! Incendio! Protect us! Confringo!
Let me out, son. Don't you people let me out, son. Let me out, son. What's happening? Let me out, son. Let me out, son.
Back the moon.
Confringo. Let me out, son. Let me out.
Repulsor. Confringo. Accio.
Accio.
That was the haunt house.
Confringo.
I think that was all of them.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
Revelio.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
There they are.
Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Confringo!
Revelio.
shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Revelio.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. Who lived here, I wonder? This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Confringo! Repulsor! Revelio. Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo!
That solves that.
Confringo! Revelio!
These rocks have seen better days.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of...
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been... I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how...
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of...
Highwing is nice company, but...
I am starting to see the appeal of her. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone, and share...
I don't suppose you've heard...
I haven't, but I'm perfect...
Does your Gran know that we found the Snidget?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told... She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that...
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
What are you up to now?
Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even somehow ingratiated yourself with the Headless Hunt.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I'm not ready for Professor Bin's lecture. I forgot my pillow.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the Bell Tower entrance hall.
Revelio.
Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that...
that...
Are you? Well, no doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics.
Did you say Bragball? I know that name.
Well known for his metalwork. Where were we? Back to our class topic for today.
Revelio.
Students can find him on display here in the bell tower and... All students... Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather...
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. Now, let's turn our attention to... He's also nearby. See what you can... Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a
Sir
resident
thought the
Royal
Healers
Knights.
once challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs.
Clarify.
Care to guess who won?
Keen-eyed students will spot the statue of Sir Halfbuttle of the cheerful countenance nestled among the ranks.
Peasy has a
Fame was not won by vanquishing foes in single combat, nor by
Abandoning
slaying
class to wander the
bloodthirsty
halls is in
dragons,
keeping with Professor
rather
Bingley.
in training yards and scullery.
This is a centuries-old likeness of
warm and
Canada.
approachable demeanor.
Revelio.
And devoted study of Canada. People have always loved their country.
There's nothing quite so magical as...
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Athpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Athpuddle's so beloved was he that even... Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get a...
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would... History does tend to repeat. It is a series of... The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it. History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say.
Has a brand new game. Just beware.
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. Allow me to finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. edition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup...
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.